for joining us here on LPS Media for this varsity wrestling matchup between the Tewksbury Redmen and your Lawrence High School Lancers. We are underway here from Lawrence High in the 106-pound weight category. Wednesday, December the 19th, 2018. We want to thank our crew first and foremost for making this broadcast possible. Christian, Ray, Joannette, Angel, our producer, Mr. Luis Lopez, and my name is Jay Ozda. Thanks for joining us here this evening, our very first broadcast of the winter athletic season, right here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Lancers have Luis Mauricio out in the 106-pound weight category. The Lancers, Mauricio out to a 5-0 lead here in the first round of this matchup. Tewksbury coming into tonight's dual meet with a record of 2-3. Mauricio going for the pin here. Lancers trying to get the early lead here. He picks up a couple. 7-1, Mauricio in the lead here at 106. Getting a takedown. 50 seconds remaining here in round number one of this dual meet between the Redmen in the red uniforms against the Lancers in the white and blue. 37 seconds to go here in round number one in the 106-pound weight class. Once again, this is our first broadcast of the winter athletics season. Plenty of other sports to look forward to this season. Basketball coming up after the winter break, and we will be broadcasting another wrestling dual meet when the Lancers take on North Andover later in January. Mauricio now up 11-3 with another takedown here. And that's going to do it. Just a moment away from the end of round number one here in 106. Mauricio couldn't get the pin, but he has an 11-3 lead. Mauricio trying to escape here. Mauricio gets two here for the reversal, and he's up 13-3. It's a 10-point lead now for Mauricio. Mauricio in line right now if he can hang on to this lead to get at least a major decision. But he's hoping for the pinfall here. Second round. Starting it off tonight at 106, Tewksbury and Lawrence. And we'll go right down the list with the 113 weight class next. Lancers expecting Jacob Zapata to come out at 113. Mauricio getting three there for the near fall. Now it is a good solid lead. Near fall for Mauricio, 18-3 now. And that's going to do it here, 18-3, and a victory in the 106-pound weight category. And so Mauricio with the technical fall, 5 team points for Lawrence. Getting ahead of your opponent by 15 points ends the match. Mauricio dominating at 106. And the Lancers lead 5-0. Tewksbury forfeits at 113. And so the Lancers have an 11-0 lead as we look forward now to the 120-pound weight class. So Mauricio with the victory at 106, Tewksbury forfeiting at 113. And we are ready now for 120. And it looks like Tewksbury is going to forfeit at 120 as well. And so we move on to 126, excuse me. And the Lancers already up 17-0 on a technical fall and 2 forfeits. And here we are at 126. Connor Charon, the junior for Tewksbury, coming out. The Lancers' Michael Hernandez here against Connor Charon at 126. First 2 points awarded to Charon. And Tewksbury leading 2-0 here at 126 as they go out of bounds here on the near side. Charon starting with the advantage here, 124 remaining. Charon going for the pin here on Hernandez. Pretty even matchup so far. Charon for Tewksbury up 2-0 so far. And 2 points awarded there to Hernandez. We're all tied up at 2 here in the first round. Hernandez trying to bring Charon to his feet, gets him up, suspends him midair, trying to slam him down face first. Charon fighting hard. Hernandez with the advantage. Left arm locked around the left shoulder of Charon. Hernandez trying to keep Charon down. Charon kicking the right leg. Hernandez using the left arm wrapped around the chest of Charon. Charon trying to fight his way out. Very good matchup here at 126. Even matchup. 30 seconds remaining in the first round. Battling it out here on the near side. Hernandez with the slight advantage, although they're both tied up at 2. Hernandez going for the pin. And Charon gets the left shoulder up. And that's going to be 2 for Hernandez. 2 points on the near fall for Hernandez. It's 4-2, Hernandez leading Charon. Last 10 seconds of the first round. Hernandez going for the pin again, gets another near fall. 3 seconds to get a pin here, and Charon is going to stay alive as we go to round number 2 here at 126 with the score Michael Hernandez at 6 and Connor Charon, the junior, at 3. Round 2 underway here. The Lancers leading 17-0 in this dual meet. Lancers record 3-2 coming into the dual meet. Tewksbury at 2-3. Tewksbury 2 forfeits, one at 113, one at 120. 6-3 lead here for Hernandez over Charon. And that's another 2 for Hernandez. Getting a couple more back points, moves up to 8-3, 5-point lead. Over on the right side of the mat, Charon wiping the face of Hernandez there with the calf of his right leg. Another near fall. Hernandez racking up the points now. He's got a 7-point lead, 10-3. As we approach the halfway point here in the match. Referee just correcting the score. It's 10-4 as Charon was able to get 1 point for an escape. So it's a 6-point lead for Hernandez of Lawrence over Connor Charon. Nice move there by Hernandez. And that's 2 back points for Hernandez. Now up to 12-4. It's an 8-point lead. Hernandez trying to hold on to at least 8-point lead to pick up a major decision as we move towards the end of round number 2 here at 126, working our way down from 106 all the way to the bottom at 285. Going for the pin here. Hernandez picks up 2 for the near fall. Now it's 14-4, the lead up to 10. Hernandez has come close a few times, racking up the points, but he wants the full 6 for the pinfall. Time running out here in the second round, 10 seconds to go. Two seconds and 1 second left in the second round. And that's going to do it. We move on to the third with Hernandez of Lawrence leading Charon of Tewksbury by the score of 14-4. Charon given a point for an escape at the end of that second round. It's a 9-point lead for Hernandez. Coach Nisaforo from the sideline saying, give me some points now. Hernandez going for the pin. He gets 2 back points. A lead up to 11 now for Hernandez. Here in the third and final round in the 126-pound weight class. Charon gets the escape, picks up a point to make it 16-6. Hernandez slamming Charon down, slamming the legs down to the mat. Hernandez working on the neck now of Charon. He's up 18-6. He's going for at least a major decision, which is an 8-14 victory. Near fall points here. They go out of bounds on the near side. More points awarded to Hernandez for the near fall. One escape point given to Charon there. This has been a pretty good matchup, but a solid lead for Hernandez. It's a 12-point lead with 42 seconds left in the match. Hernandez picking up another 2. Hernandez can't get the pinfall here. So many near falls in this match. A 22-8 lead. And he's going again at least for the major decision. And he gets it. Finally, with 18 seconds left in the match, Hernandez gets the pinfall for 6 Lawrence points. It's 23-0 here in Lawrence. As we move on to 132 now. This is Richie Lavarnia for Tewksbury. He's taken down right away. Lavarnia, the sophomore, taken down. 2 points for Lawrence here. Lavarnia escapes to pick up 1. It's 2-1. Lawrence leading here. Near fall there. Nope, it's waved off. And so it's still 2-1. Lawrence High leading here in this dual meet, 23-0. Here at 132, it's been 2 forfeits so far for Tewksbury. Luis Mauricio with a technical fall at 106. Michael Hernandez with the pin at 126. And here at 132, Lawrence leading 4-1. And that's going to do it. End of the first round here at 132. Lancers leading 4-1 at the 132-pound weight category and leading 23-0 overall. Sophomore for Tewksbury, Richie Lavarnia, fighting hard here. He's down by 3 and starts with a disadvantage in the second round. Nice throwdown. 4-1. The Lancers on top at 132. We want to remind you, this is one of 3 Lancer Wrestling broadcasts we will do during the regular season here. The next one, Wednesday, January 23rd at 6 p.m. If you can't join us here in person, watch on LPS Media when the Lancers take on the Scarlet Knights of North Andover. 2 of the better teams in the Merrimack Valley will be going at it right here at Lawrence High. And whether you're watching on Comcast, Channel 99 or Verizon Channel 41, or of course on YouTube, we'll be happy to have you along for the wrestling broadcast, one of 3 this season. Lavarnia has tied it up at 4 here with 37 seconds left in the second round. Lavarnia trying to put some points on the board for Tewksbury. They're down 23-0 here. Lavarnia going for the pin on George Rosario. Rosario, he's got his right. Oh, he gets the pin. 6 points on the board for Tewksbury, and Rosario goes down. 23-6 the score now. And the sophomore Lavarnia picks up the pin as we head to 138 now. 23-6. The first points on the board for Tewksbury. George Rosario goes down against Richie Lavarnia in the second round. And Lavarnia picks up 6 points. And here we go, underway from 138. We have John Vasquez for Lawrence High against Cam Camino, the sophomore for Tewksbury. "20 seconds into this matchup here at 138. Vasquez and Camino. Still grappling. 35 seconds into the first round. No advantage either way. No points awarded yet. Vasquez going low and taking Camino to the ground. No points will be awarded for a takedown there as they went out of bounds over on the far side. Still 0-0. Vasquez goes low again. Camino locking up Vasquez. Just for a second, though, still no points awarded. 1 minute into the matchup here, first round between Vasquez and Camino. No points either way, and now 2 points for the takedown given to Vasquez. Vasquez has the first lead of this matchup, 44 seconds left in the first round. 2-0. Vasquez of Lawrence leading Camino. Camino trying to get out and get at least one escape point here before the end of the first round. 20 seconds left. Vasquez going to try to at least keep down Camino for the next 12 seconds here. Now he's trying to roll him over for a pin. He's got him. Referee counting. Camino keeping that left shoulder up. Let's see what we've got for points right at the end. Time runs out as Vasquez gets the near fall and 3 back points to make it 5-0 at the end of the first round. Just not enough time left in that first round for Vasquez to pick up the pin, but he was close. Camino kind of saved by the bell there at the end of round number 1. Cam Camino, the sophomore, will start with the disadvantage here as we start off round number 2. Let's see if Vasquez can pick up where he left off at the end of the first round. He's up 5-0, all on back points. Vasquez trying to flip over Camino. He's got him on his back. Back points at least coming up. 2 to be exact. That makes the lead 7-0. Camino is able to escape and get his right shoulder up. Vasquez fighting hard for the pin here, trying to make sure that Tewksbury doesn't pull a comeback in this dual meet. Lancers leading 23-6. The only points of the night so far for Tewksbury, the Richie Lavarnia pin at 132 over George Rosario. Back points coming up here. And a pin for Johnny Vasquez at 138. And it comes 1 minute into the second round. (29-6) now. The Lancers leading. Here we go, underway from 145. We have the senior Jake Garland of Tewksbury going up against Armani Maldonado of Lawrence High. And Garland, 2 points for a takedown right there. And Maldonado keeping his left shoulder up to avoid the pin, but that should be back points coming up for Garland. Still just 2-0. Garland looking at the referee, looking for some points here. Still just 2-0, and he gets the pin. Only 39 seconds into the match. The experienced senior Jake Garland with a pin in the first round. 29-12 as Tewksbury gets 6. And here we go, moving on to 152 with the score 29-12, Lancers leading. Here at 152, Juan Medina for the Lancers. 29-12, 2 pins for Tewksbury. Garland and Lavarnia at 145 and 132 respectively. Medina gets the takedown. And Medina leads 2-0 here. Medina going for the pin here, and he gets it. Only 43 seconds into the first round. Juan Medina at 152, making it look easy. And the Lancers lead 35-12, a commanding lead. with only 6 weight categories to go. Moving on to 160 here, Pat Fleming, the junior for Tewksbury. Fleming will take on Angel Reynoso of Lawrence. First round underway with the Lancers leading here in this dual meet 35-12. Evenly matched here at 160 so far, 20 seconds into it, no points awarded. Reynoso trying to go low here, no points, they both go down, no takedown points. Reynoso getting back up to his feet. Fleming going low, going after the left leg, and they go out of bounds. .115 to go here in the first round. Angel Reynoso against Pat Fleming, the junior of Tewksbury. Fleming and Reynoso locked up in the grapple, both on their feet here. 1 minute into the first round. Very evenly matched so far, no points awarded yet. 50 seconds remaining in round number 1. Reynoso goes low on Fleming. No takedown points. Now 2 points awarded to Fleming. Fleming with a 2-0 lead here on Reynoso. Fleming with the left arm of Reynoso locked up for the moment. Trying to flip him over as Reynoso tries to struggle his way out and get an escape point here. With 12 seconds left in the first round. Reynoso trying to get to his feet. He's got 7 seconds to escape here. 2-0 Fleming so far. And that is the end of round number 1. Pat Fleming, the junior, with a 2-0 advantage over Angel Reynoso. Underway here in round number 2. Lancers leading this dual meet over Tewksbury by the score of 35-12. Fleming of Tewksbury with a 2-0 lead of Reynoso. Another 2 points awarded to Fleming here to start off the second round now. He's up 4-0. Fleming going for the pin here on Reynoso. Back points should be awarded here. 2, maybe 3 points, maybe a pin, and he gets the pin. Pat Fleming keeping Tewksbury in the game here. 35-18. And that's the 3rd pin of the night for Tewksbury. Fleming, Garland, and Lavarnia all picking up wins via the pins. As we get ready to move on to 170 here. Just about set to get underway here at 170 with the Lancers leading 35-18. Here we go. We are underway at 170. Jeffrey Grulon against Abdul Idris, the junior. And right away, Grulon picks up 2 for the takedown. Over on the far side of the mat, 2-0 lead for Grulon, and they go out of bounds. 2-0, Abdul Idris. Idris of Tewksbury starting with the disadvantage as Grulon had control over on the far side before they went out of bounds. And that's 1 point awarded to Abdul Idris as Grulon started early before the whistle. And so it's 2-1 as Abdul Idris gets the free point here. Nice takedown there by Grulon. Already started with the advantage, so no points awarded. 2-1, Jeffrey, Grulon leading. Idris trying to escape. Grulon takes him down again, and that's going to be a near fall. Idris goes into the lead at 3-2. And that is a 1-point escape for Grulon. 3-3, we're all tied up here. 1 minute in to the first round. Interesting matchup so far between Grulon and Idris, still figuring each other out. 3 points awarded on each side. All tied up here. Now 45 seconds to go in round number 1 between these two at 170. Grulon in trouble here. That should be back points coming up for Abdul Idris. It's 5-3. Idris gets 2 there. Very interesting matchup. And now it's Grulon with 2. He's going for the pin. Grulon has tied it up 5-5. 10 seconds to go here in the first round. Jeffrey Grulon trying to push the shoulder down. 5 seconds to get the pin. Can he do it? 2 seconds. 1 second. The crowd chanting, Jeffrey, Jeffrey, and time runs out. 3 points on the near fall, and it's 8-5. Grulon getting 3 back points there. Very interesting first round. A total of 13 points awarded in that first round. Very exciting. 8-5. It's a 3-point lead for Jeffrey Grulon. His bench, his teammates cheering him on, chanting his name, knowing that he's capable of getting the pin. But Abdul Idris showing his potential as well, getting a nice near fall on Jeffrey Grulon. Score adjusted here, it's 8-6 as Idris got 1 escape point there. And they're out of bounds. And another escape point is awarded to Abdul Idris. It's 8-7 now. Jeffrey Grulon still leading by 1 here. Still at the beginning of round number 2. Lawrence High leading the dual meet overall, 35-18. And they go out of bounds on the left side of the mat. .140 remaining here in the second round between Grulon and Idris. One of the more spirited matchups so far tonight between Tewksbury and Lawrence. Lancers coming in at 3-2, and Tewksbury coming in at 2-3. .113 to go here in round number 2 at 170. 4 weight classes left after this match. No takedown points, says the referee there. Idris gets 2 back points. We're all tied up now, 8-8. And running away for the escape is Grulon. He gets 1 point for the escape. And they go out of bounds. 10-9. Abdul Idris in the lead. .36 seconds left in the second round. Idris of Tewksbury leading Grulon of Lawrence 10-9. 30 seconds now to go in round number 2. Very exciting matchup between these two as Abdul Idris gets the takedown and 2 points to make it 12-9. Five seconds to go here in the second round. Idris is just going to try to smother Grulon, and that's the end of round number 2. Tewksbury trying to crawl back into this dual meet here, 35-18. And Idris has a chance to pick up at least 3 points via the decision. Grulon was very close to picking up a pin at the end of the first round, and he'll be looking to do that here in the third round. 35-18 here in the dual meet, Lancers lead. But at 170, it's Abdul Idris of Tewksbury leading Jeffrey Grulon 12-9 for the moment. Two points for the takedown. Abdul Idris extends his lead 14-9. Idris trying to push down Grulon. 5-point lead for Abdul. Jeffrey Grulon going for the escape here. Can he get out of it and pick up at least one? Still 14-9, Abdul Idris on top. Idris going for the pin. Back points coming up. Grulon keeping his right shoulder up. 2, maybe 3 points coming up at the least. And the pin for Abdul Idris of Tewksbury. And Grulon goes down in the third round. It's 35-24. Tewksbury right back into this dual meet. That's the 4th pin of the night for Tewksbury. Idris, Fleming, Garland, and Lavarnia all getting pins. And here we go from 182, we are underway. Here at 182, Ryan Day, the junior for Tewksbury, going up against Eric Sanchez of Lawrence. 2 points awarded so far in this one. Sanchez with the takedown, but Day going for the pin. 2 back points coming up for Day, all tied up at 2. And we have a whistle. 2-2 with 1:07 to go in the first round. 35-24 is the score. Eric Sanchez here at 182 trying to escape against Ryan Day. He gets out of it. 1 point for Sanchez, and that gives him a 3-2 lead. 50 seconds to go here in the first. Now 40 seconds left in the first round, 3-2. Sanchez leading Day. Eric Sanchez trying to twist over Day. He's getting back points here. He's got at least 2. 5-2 now. Trying for the pinfall. Both teams in need of points here. It's a close one, 11-point lead for the Lancers overall at 35-24. 15 seconds to go here in the first round. Sanchez trying to twist over Day for the pin. 3 points for the near fall. Sanchez with most of the control here at the end of the first round. 8-2, a 6-point lead for Eric Sanchez. Once again, the dual meet score, Lancers 35, Redmen 24. Here at 182, going into the second round at 182. 3 more classes to go after this, 195, 220, then 285. Sanchez at 182 against Day. With 145 left in the second here, Sanchez leading 8-2. Day trying to get up and at least get an escape here. Sanchez has been in control thus far. And we have a whistle here with 1:10 left in the second. And we'll have a reset. Same score, 8-2, Eric Sanchez against Ryan Day. Halfway through this matchup now at 182, still 8-2, Sanchez leading Day. Lancers lead the dual meet by 11. It's anyone's meet with 3 matches left in the night. Now 40 seconds left here in the second. Sanchez gonna pick up points here. Day keeping his left shoulder up now, keeping his right shoulder up. Should be at least 2 coming up, and Sanchez gets the pin. And the Lancers with a much-needed victory here at 182. And the pin gives Lawrence a 41-24 lead. Here we go, 195. Just about set to get underway. Lawrence taking control at 182 to lead 41-24. Big win by Eric Sanchez over Ryan Day. Certainly not over yet, but the Lancers in the driver's seat here in this dual meet. Now we're underway at 195 with Anthony DeSisto, the junior, going up against Angel Miranda of Lawrence. 195. 220 and 285 to come. Miranda gets 2 for the takedown. DeSisto flips over though. 2-0, Miranda leads. DeSisto escapes, so it's 2-1 now. Miranda with the early lead over DeSisto. Miranda goes low. Still grappling here with 105 left in the first. Here at 195. Grappling with 47 seconds left in the first. Lancers 41. Redmen 24. here in Lawrence on the 19th of December, 2018. Our first broadcast of the winter athletics season here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. Thank you for joining us on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, or of course on YouTube. Remember to watch us on your favorite device, any device. And remember, our next broadcast is going to be on Tuesday, January the 8th, when the Lancers boys basketball team takes on Andover. That's the end of the first period. Our next wrestling broadcast will be Wednesday, January the 23rd, when the Lancers take on North Andover. Also, we'll have our first girls basketball game of the season on Tuesday, January the 15th. The Lancers will take on Haverhill. Nice takedown there by Miranda. Still 2-1 the score. And we have a whistle here. Referee shaking his head. DeSisto, all he needs to do is escape to tie this thing up. It's 2-1 with Miranda leading DeSisto here in the second round with 1:40 to go here in the second round. At 195, only two weight classes left after this, 220 and 285. With the Lancers in control, 41-24. Not sure if Tewksbury will send anyone out at 220. We will see about that in just a moment. Still 2-1 here. Miranda with the slight lead over DeSisto. Less than a minute now to go here in the second. Miranda throws down DeSisto. And now a takedown scored by DeSisto. And Anthony DeSisto, the junior, takes the lead with that takedown. 3-2 the score. 37 seconds to go here in the second. DeSisto now going for the pin. Back points coming up for Tewksbury. The right shoulder is down for Miranda. Trying to make sure that that left shoulder stays up. And what a pin by Anthony DeSisto, the junior, to keep Tewksbury alive. It's 41-30 now. Here we go, underway at 2:20 now. This is Nick Wilson, the freshman at 2:20 for Tewksbury. (41-30) here in the dual meet. Lancers leading by 11 here. One weight class left after this, 285. Nick Wilson, the freshman, fighting strong here for Tewksbury. Out of bounds over on the far side with 57 seconds left in the first round. 40 seconds left here in the first round. Lancers and the Redmen in a pretty heated battle here in Lawrence. 41-30, 30 seconds left. Takedown for Lawrence. Eddie going for the pin. He's getting takedown points. He's getting near fall points. This could put the match out of reach if Eddie is able to get a pin. The whole bench waiting to erupt. Can Eddie pick up the pin on Nick Wilson? He's inches away. The crowd chanting, Eddie, Eddie, and he gets the pin. And that'll clinch the dual meet win for Lawrence. 47-30 the score right now. And let's see if we'll have a matchup at 285. Here we go. Ready to rumble at 285. Lancers 47 and Tewksbury 30. This is Brandon Santel for the Lancers, the star running back and linebacker for Lawrence High. Lancers all fired up. They've clinched the victory against Tewksbury. Lancer bench chanting, "Let's go Donuts, let's go." That's what they call them. Santel going low on Dylan Chandler of Tewksbury. Santel gets a takedown, and Brandon Santel is trying to end this thing. Trying to end this matchup here between the Redmen and the Lancers with an exclamation point. Can he do it? And Chandler escapes out of bounds over on the far side. Santel leading 2-0. Heated battle here between Chandler and Santel. 2-0, Santel with the lead. Lancers leading by 17, nice. Santel taking Chandler to the ground. Both teams, both benches I should say, all on their feet with their toes up to the mats. Great scene here at Lawrence High School, an excellent celebration of sport and the sport of wrestling. What a great exhibition here this evening here in Lawrence. It's been a hard-fought matchup. The Lancers and the Redmen, pretty evenly matched teams. 2 forfeits early on in the lower weight categories, 113 and 120, made a big difference in this match. Santel leading 2-0 against Chandler. Again, the Lancers have already clinched the dual meet win. Lawrence will improve to 4-2. Tewksbury will fall to 2-4. But the Lancers want to see Brandon Donut Santel end this thing with a pin against Dylan Chandler. There should be back points coming up. Chandler had a moment there, but the first round comes to an end. Four to nothing. 2 near fall points awarded to Santel. Tewksbury thinking that they could have had 2 near fall points or at least a takedown for Dylan Chandler. But it all happened so fast there at the end of the first round. The referee saying that he didn't have the back down for long enough. And Chandler will start off with the advantage here at the beginning of round number 2. Santel with a nice move to try and escape. Hasn't got out yet though. Four to nothing. Chandler of Tewksbury is down against Brandon Santel, star wrestler, star linebacker and running back for the Lancers. One of the best athletes here in the city of Lawrence, trying to take down Dylan Chandler of Tewksbury. The Lancers already have picked up the dual meet win, but as I've said, Lawrence High wants to end this thing with a pin. They're chanting for donuts. Halfway through the match between Santel and Chandler, 1 minute to go in the second. Chandler keeping the hands down of Brandon Santel. Santel still can't get to his feet, and they go out of bounds here on the near side. .40 seconds to go here in the second. Chandler still with the advantage, but Brandon Santel with the 4-0 lead. 47 to 30. Lancers trying to get up to 50 or higher with a victory. Santel using the legs against Chandler. Still no points yet awarded. Not in this second round, not yet at least. Santel still trying to escape here. 7 seconds to go here in the second. Down to 5, down to 2. And that'll do it. That's the end of round number 2. One more round left here in this dual meet between Tewksbury and Lawrence. The exciting conclusion is here. Now Santel with the advantage to start off the final round of this meet. .15 seconds gone here in the third. Not a lot of action yet. Santel with the 4-0 lead, and we have whistles here with 1:35 to go in the meet. And that's going to be 1 penalty point awarded to Chandler. Illegal contact with the ear protector. 3-point lead for Santel here. 1:25 left till everybody goes home. Lancers hoping to get a pin here. Tewksbury looking for the moral victory. They'll lose this dual meet, but they still want to get out of here with a win at the 285-pound weight class. The big men here trying to finish it off with some fireworks. And 2 points awarded for Chandler. It's 4-3. Now Chandler down by only 1. 47 seconds left. And a whistle as the heavyweights are tiring now, perhaps. 4-3. It's a close one. 40 seconds left now. Santel did get a point for an escape, so it's 5-3. He's got a 2-point lead. He tries to get out of bounds, and he does. Santel trying to get out of this final matchup with a decision. He's up by 2 with 25 seconds left. Probably no pinning happening here with 20 seconds left. Santel just trying to hold on to his 5-3 lead. 12 seconds to go. Chandler and Santel tiring, under 10 seconds to go. Santel just trying to stay alive here, 3 seconds. They're tied up, and that's gonna do it. Brandon Santel wins via decision. 3 more points for Lawrence High as Santel defeats Chandler by decision 5-3. The final score here from Lawrence High School, Lancers 50 and Tewksbury 30. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media, our first broadcast of the winter season. We want to thank our crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. Christian, Ray, Joannette, Angel, our producer, Mr. Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza. Thanks for joining us on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We'll see you next time.